Okay, the next step in the setup process is adjusting action. And action is simply setting string height. And this is one of the adjustments that you as a player have some ability to do some of your own adjustments. But I recommend that you start with the process and specifications that I'm going to mention. Now, this type of bridge, which is probably one of the more common bridges, has an individual saddle for each string. And you can see there's a screw on either side of the string. Now, these saddles should sit parallel to the bridge plate. So if they aren't already, you should adjust them so they're parallel. And then any adjustments you make, you're going to want to make the same amount of turns on both sides of the string on those two screws. Now, there are other types of bridges, maybe more exotic on bases, but they all kind of work with the same process. You're going to raise or lower the strings from the neck. Now, the way we do this is we bring the bass up to playing position again. And this time we're going to use the 6-inch steel ruler. And we're going to set it on the 17th fret, which is typically the point where the neck meets the body. And the most common specification for string height is 3/32 of an inch at the 17th fret. So we're going to start with the E string, lay it right behind the string, and observe. And I can see that we're a little bit above the 3/32 mark, so the string's a little high. So I'm going to go ahead and get the adjusting screw. There you go. Again, do the same amount of turns on both sides. I did about one complete turn. And then we'll check it again. And that's spot on. You're going to want to just complete that same exact process on the other three strings, and that'll get your action in straight. Now, I know on this particular bass, I can set it a little bit lower and it plays very nicely without any buzzing or other artifacts. So again, it's something where you can do some experimentation. Next thing we're going to do is check the pickups, but I want to go ahead and tune. It doesn't affect the pickup adjustment, but just trying to stay in the habit of tuning after every change you make to the bass. Okay, so the pickups, clearly the closer they are to the string, the more output you're going to have. If you have them too close to the strings, you could start finding that they're getting in the way of your playing, or you get some other weird stuff going on. So there's kind of an optimal distance that the pickup should be. And generally, it's going to be around the same spec, as it so happens, as the string height, about 3/32 of an inch. This time, though, what we're doing is we're going to fret at the very last fret and then take a look. Now, in a split type pickup like this, you have the luxury of adjusting to 2 and 2 strings, and they do not have to lay on the same plane at all. So I'm going to go ahead and take a quick check here. Press down at the 12th string on each one you're looking at. It's going to be a little bit of a compromise, but the height on these pickups are fine. This is something that really needs to be validated by playing through an amp quite a bit. Playing hard, soft, all over the neck, and the goal is to get a uniform output across all 4 strings everywhere up and down the neck. So you're going to want to do a little fine tuning. If you do need to adjust pickup height, you just simply adjust these screws on either side of the pickup to raise or lower it. That takes care of the pickups. The next step is going to be intonation.